It's been a little bit, hasn't it? Hey guys, welcome back to episode 2 of Final Fantasy 1. Oh. I don't know what's happening, but my computer just randomly clicks on Windows sometimes, so yeah, we'll just try and ignore that and make the best of this. Something I'd like to say before we get too much further into this. I actually, in the excitement of recording my first episode, forgot to save, so I did repeat the first episode up to this point. Things are a little different. That's the reason for why. Currently everyone in my party is level 3. There's the bridge, and we were told to go north to defeat Garland. So, as we see, here's something to the north. The Earth Gift Shrine. This seems a little strange. I think I remember Garland saying, I think I remember the king saying how Garland went to something called the Chaos Shrine. 1 second. Okay. Just had to make sure my mouse wasn't showing up on the gameplay. So, this place, what is it? This is the Earth Gift Shrine. Wait, is he saying, long ago ye could enter, but the way's been shut off since the beginning of the decade. Oh, I like this guy. The putrid stench of decaying earth hangs heavy on the air. This is a bonus dungeon. From what I understand reading up on it, in this Dawn of Souls GBA version, it's the 20th anniversary of Final Fantasy at this point, so they introduced 4 new dungeons, 1 for each element, with that being the Earth one. I know it's recommended to do those, like, post-game or, like, right before final boss, but I think it becomes available as soon as you beat the Earth Temple. I'm not quite sure, but I'll definitely do that at an appropriate time. Oh, what the heck? Alright, 1 second. This might seriously be messing things up right now. How does it look? Does it look okay? Okay. Sorry, technical difficulties for days. There's actually there was another enemy out here that I know has the Final Fantasy All the Bravest description, so just wanted to see if I can spot it. Actually, 1 second. Alright. Sorry. I was just checking how long I'd been recording for. Only about 3 minutes. Black Widow, no, this does not have the description. I'll give it about 2 more encounters after this. If not, I'll just move on and maybe come back later. Hey. Come on. No, I don't want to see Goblin Guards or Black Widows. Come on. There's 2 different enemies I know are out here. Where are they? Oh, skeleton. I didn't actually know those were out here. And skeletons don't even have a description in All the Bravest. But we can use Dia. Assuming we don't wipe them all out. Okay, well, Dia is our only AoE move right now, and it only works on undead enemy. I'm just gonna give up for right now and go into the Chaos Shrine. Wolves, I know these do not have descriptions. Why don't we use a Thunder spell? Wait, am I reading those pixel text right? Does Paula have 84 HP? How is she that bulky? Yeah. One thing I like about the early parts in these games is that all of your health, all of your guys level up at the same time. And he is out of MP. That actually goes against my strategy now that I think about it for the boss. Down here we have the leather cap. What I'll be generally doing is, when I get equipment, is just going through all the character and hitting optimize. Zombies. And there's no descriptions for zombies as well. Come on, all the bravest. You gotta have descriptions. And let's see die in action. Pretty powerful move, if I do say so myself. Let's see. Currently just grabbing all the chests in this area. This first dungeon isn't really all that complicated. Let's see, what can I talk about? Oh, actually before recording today, I had a very interesting recording problem, the lack of a problem. When I recorded the first episodes, I was having audio mixing problems, so I turned down the game audio because it was overly loud. But now, for whatever reason, it's no longer overly loud, so I had to just turn it back up to my microphone's volume. It took me a little bit to figure that out, but whatever. Are there descriptions for ghouls? No! Yeah, if you're wondering, I have seen the anime Tokyo Ghoul. Currently only seen the first season, but it's pretty good. Random encounters sure are annoying, but they are helping me pad out for my 15-minute thing. This door has been bound by the mystical key. I'm not sure at what point in the game that gets unlocked, but I know that the chests in the bottom left and top left are open, as we just saw, but the ones in the top right, and then, as I'm about to show, the bottom right are both locked. I just thought it'd be good to show as opposed to tell. Oh, first ambush in the game, yeah. Whenever you start into a battle, there's a chance of either getting ambushed or preemptive strike, which just means there's a free bonus turn, and then this door has been bound by the mystic key. So I'm guessing there's going to be one item called like the mystic key you get at some point, and after you get that, then you're allowed to open them, but not quite sure yet. Okay, should just be a couple more encounters, and as you see, we've made a full loop around the building, and now all that's left is the center of the building. Interesting fun fact about that door. If you go to this place without speaking to the king first, the door will be locked. And it's actually a lot harder than you think, because once you enter the town, you can only get your equipment or magic by entering the town, and once you enter the town, you're locked in until you speak to the king. So without using the inn or buying equipment, you have to get here without all your characters dying first. So it's actually pretty difficult. I've done it a couple of times just to show. Now, as I recommend in any RPG, before a boss, you should save. The king will have no choice but to exchange the kingdom for his daughter's life. Cornelia will be mine! Who's there? The king's lapdogs. Do you have any idea who you're messing with? You really think you have what it takes to cross swords with me? Very well. I, Garland, will knock you all down. Kinda got a Skeletor / Papyrus voice on him. Now, here's the thing. Final Fantasy All the Bravest has a description for Garland, but I can't read it because it has story spoilers. So, I will read it off at a later point. Starting off, we're gonna... in hindsight, I should have had my white mage do healing, so that way I could have, so that way I could have Ness use Protect on everyone. But, yeah. Paula is going to use Blink on herself. And here's a fun strategy. Okay. Jeff, get off that sleep. Come on, Jeff. Yes! Okay, I love JRPGs, but one thing I hate about them is every boss tends to be immune to every status condition. But this one is not immune to sleep. So, yeah. Actually, I'd just like to show you something. Garland is not an undead. He is just a normal knight. What? The evasion lowering move missed. Regardless, let's just go all out and kill him. Nothing personal, kid. Pooh? With the killing blow? Jeez! Okay. Garland is a little stronger than I remember. Never mind. Garland is just as weak as I remember. We had 32 XP. 250 gil. Remember, at the beginning of the game, a goblin drops 3 gil, so that's a good chunk of change for Garland. You've come to rescue me? I don't know how I can ever thank you. I am Sarah, Princess of Cornelia. That's the first time anyone's ever defeated Garland. You must allow me to show my gratitude. Please, accompany to the castle of Cornelia. In other games, this would be a, escort mission, but no. We actually just get teleported. Thank you for returning my daughter to my side. There can be no doubt that you are the warriors of light from Lucan's prophecy. You should hear the prophecy in its entirety. Ahem, if I may. When darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. If they cannot gather the shards of light, the darkness will consume all. The 4 crystals will never shine again. Now, I hear that a crystal can be found on the continent to our north. Restoring light to the crystal is our only hope of ridding the world of the monsters which plague it. I will have the bridge to the north rebuilt as I promised. I pray that you succeed in restoring light to the four crystals and to the world. What's the victory theme here? Okay, that's fitting, but that's just hilarious in my opinion. This lute has been entrusted to the princess of Cornelia for many generations. When he abducted me, Garland took this lute as well. I want you to have it. It may aid you in your journey. Zelda has a better theme for that. You obtained the lute. Sarah's thoughts are always with you. But I don't know what's wrong with the bottom of the screen right now. The dancing girl in the town knows many odd bits of information. If you stray from your path, try talking to her. She may know something that can put you back on your course. 1 second. Oh wow, we're already at 16 minutes. Yeah. It's gonna make the episode run a little long, but I gotta show this. Orders from His Majesty were to do our part in fulfilling Lucan's prophecy. What does this bridge have to do with the prophecy? The four warriors of light are here. They're here in Cornelia. Next time on Final Fantasy 1, we're going to go north to the bridge. We're gonna go to the northern continent. But first, we're gonna talk around Cornelia, see if anyone has something new to say. Well, I bid you all adieu.